Is it normal for a child to cry and feel anxious when parents leave? Hello there. Have you ever seen your child burst into tears the moment you step out the door? Cling to you like a koala? Or even imagine scary scenarios like their parents getting kidnapped or having an accident and never returning? If so, your little one might be experiencing something called separation anxiety. So, what exactly is separation anxiety? Is it something to worry about? And how can you help your child get through this phase? Let's find out together. What is separation anxiety? Separation anxiety is the feeling of worry and fear that children experience when they have to be away from their parents or primary caregivers. It's a completely natural response and a normal part of a child's psychological development. When experiencing separation anxiety, children often display behaviors such as crying loudly when they see their parents leaving, clinging tightly to their parents and refusing to let go, showing fear or discomfort when around strangers. Have you noticed these signs in your little one? Don't worry too much, it's all part of their growth. When does separation anxiety appear? Every child is unique, but separation anxiety tends to emerge at specific stages in development. Infants under 3 months old. At this stage, babies haven't yet developed a clear understanding of separation. They generally feel comfortable being cared for by different people, as long as their basic needs, feeding, sleep, cuddling, are met. So if you have to step away, you might actually feel more anxious than your baby does. From 4 to 7 months. This is when babies start to grasp the concept of object permanence, meaning they realize that people and objects continue to exist even when out of sight. However, they don't yet understand the concept of time. So when mom or dad leaves the room, the baby has no way of knowing when they'll be back, leading to frustration and crying. From 8 months to 1 year. This is the peak period of separation anxiety. Babies now recognize familiar faces and know exactly who their primary caregivers are. The moment you leave, they may feel extreme distress, even if you're just stepping into the kitchen or going out for a short while. Your child might cry as if the world is ending. From 1 to 2 years old. During this stage, separation anxiety usually continues but may gradually decrease. However, some children become even more attached, following their parents around the house, refusing to sleep alone, or refusing to go out without their parents by their side. Some children may experience separation anxiety later, lasting until around 2.5 years old. But what if your child is older and still struggles with separation? If a school-aged child continues to experience intense distress when apart from their parents, they may be dealing with separation anxiety disorder, a more serious issue that can stem from negative experiences like bullying, trauma, or major life changes. How do parents feel when their child clings to them? Watching your child cry and reach for you as you leave can bring up a mix of emotions. Feeling touched because your child expresses love and attachment. Feeling guilty for leaving them with a caregiver while you go to work. Feeling stressed about how to help your child become more independent. But rest assured, if your child is under 2 and clings to you, it means you have a strong, healthy bond. Over time, they will learn that parents always return, and their separation anxiety will naturally fade away. How to help your child overcome separation anxiety. So, how can you ease your child's worries and make separations smoother? Here are some simple strategies. Prepare your child before leaving. Establish a short but clear goodbye routine. Avoid sneaking away while they're distracted, as this can cause panic and a loss of trust. Create a sense of security. Give your child a comforting item, like a favorite blanket or stuffed toy, to help them feel more at ease when you're away. Gradually increase separation time. Start with short separations, such as leaving them with a grandparent or caregiver for a brief period, and gradually extend the time as they become more comfortable. Keep your promises. If you say, "Mommy will be back after lunch," Make sure to follow through. This helps build trust and teaches your child that separations are only temporary. Make time apart fun. Arrange enjoyable activities for your child when you're away, like watching their favorite cartoon or playing a game with a trusted caregiver. Final thoughts. We've covered everything about separation anxiety, a completely normal phase in a child's development. If your little one cries when you leave, take it as a sign of a healthy attachment. The key is to guide them through this phase gently, helping them build confidence and independence over time. Are you currently dealing with this with your child? Share your experiences. Your story might help other parents facing the same challenge.